A living message from King Charles to the modern world. Dear world, I am Charles III, King of the United Kingdom, and my journey has been anything but ordinary. Born in 1948, I've witnessed extraordinary global transformations. My childhood was privileged yet complex, raised in Buckingham Palace, but emotionally distant from my parents. I experienced significant personal struggles throughout my life. My education at Gordonstown was brutally challenging. I often felt isolated and misunderstood. My first marriage to Diana was publicly tumultuous, watched by millions worldwide. Long before it became trendy, I championed environmental causes. My organic farming at Highgrove became a pioneering model of sustainable agriculture. I've been warning about climate change for decades when few were listening. Waiting 73 years to become monarch taught me patience and deep reflection. I understand the monarchy must evolve to remain relevant in the 21st century. My vision is to create meaningful change through sustainable practices and community engagement. As a father and grandfather, I feel a profound responsibility to leave a better world for future generations. The challenges we face today, climate change, social inequality, and global health crises require unity and collective action. I believe in the power of dialogue and collaboration across borders to address these pressing issues. My travels around the world have opened my eyes to diverse cultures and perspectives that enrich our shared humanity. I am committed to fostering interfaith dialogue and understanding among different communities. Art and culture are vital in bridging divides. They can inspire hope and resilience in challenging times. As king, the first will continue to support the arts and encourage creativity as a means of expression and healing. I also recognize the importance of mental health awareness. It is essential that we prioritize well-being in our societies. The pandemic has shown us how interconnected we are. Our individual actions can have profound effects on others. In this new chapter of my life as king, the first aim to be a voice for those who feel unheard or marginalized. I want to champion causes that matter deeply to me: environmental sustainability, social justice, and mental health awareness. My life has been a journey of self-discovery and learning, often in the public eye. I've made mistakes, faced criticism, and learned valuable lessons along the way. The loss of my father, Prince Philip, was a profound moment of reflection for me. His dedication to duty and service has always been an inspiration to me. As I step into my role as king, the first carry with me the wisdom of my late parents and the weight of history. I am acutely aware of the responsibilities that come with wearing the crown. My aim is to be a unifying figure, bridging the gap between tradition and modernity. I believe the monarchy can play a crucial role in addressing the challenges of our time. Climate change remains one of my primary concerns. It's a threat that affects us all. I've long advocated for sustainable practices and will continue to do so as king. My interest in organic farming isn't just a hobby, it's a model for a more sustainable future. I believe we must reconnect with nature and understand our impact on the environment. Education is another passion of mine. I believe in nurturing young minds and talents. Through the Prince's Trust, I've worked to provide opportunities for disadvantaged youth. I want to continue this work, expanding educational access and vocational training. As king, the first hope to bridge divides and promote understanding between different communities. I've always been fascinated by different faiths and cultures. I believe interfaith dialogue is crucial for peace and harmony in our diverse world. My interest in Islamic art and culture has been a subject of both curiosity and criticism. But I believe understanding different traditions enriches our own perspectives. Architecture and urban planning are other areas where I hope to make a difference. I believe in creating harmonious spaces that blend tradition with modern needs. My views on architecture have sometimes been controversial, but I stand by my convictions. I believe our built environment profoundly affects our well-being and sense of community. As king, the first one to promote a holistic approach to health and well-being, I've long been an advocate for complementary medicine alongside conventional treatments. I believe in treating the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. Mental health is an area that needs more attention and resources. I want to use my platform to destigmatize mental health issues and promote support. The pressures of modern life affect us all, regardless of status or background. As someone who has lived in the public eye, I understand the toll this can take. I hope to encourage more open conversations about mental health and well-being. The role of the monarchy in the 21st century is a question I've long pondered. I believe we must adapt while maintaining the core values of service and duty. The Commonwealth is close to my heart, a diverse family of nations with shared values. I hope to strengthen these bonds and promote cooperation on global challenges. Technology and social media have transformed how we communicate and perceive the world. As king, the first one to embrace these tools to connect with people, especially the younger generation. I'm aware that not all my views have been popular or widely understood. But I've always tried to act with sincerity and in what I believe to be the best interests of our nation and world. My love for nature extends beyond environmental concerns. It's a source of spiritual renewal for me. I find great solace in gardens and wild landscapes. I hope to inspire others to connect with nature and find peace in its beauty. The arts have always been a passion of mine, from watercolor painting to supporting traditional crafts. I believe cultural heritage is vital for our sense of identity and continuity. As king, the first want to be a patron of the arts and support creative expression in all its forms. I'm deeply concerned about the loss of traditional skills and craftsmanship. Through my initiatives, I hope to preserve these skills for future generations. The challenges facing rural communities are close to my heart. I want to support sustainable rural development and preserve our countryside. Food security and sustainable agriculture are issues I believe we must address urgently. My experiment with organic farming at Highgrove was born out of these concerns. I believe we need to rethink our relationship with food and how we produce it. Supporting local farmers and promoting sustainable practices is crucial for our future. As king, the first want to shine a light on the often overlooked contributions of rural communities. The issue of social mobility is one that I feel strongly about. I believe everyone should have the opportunity to fulfill their potential, regardless of background. Through my charities, I've tried to create pathways for disadvantaged young people. I want to continue and expand this work, breaking down barriers to opportunity. The role of the monarchy in a democracy is a delicate balance. I'm committed to political neutrality while using my position to highlight important issues. I believe the monarchy can play a unique role in bringing people together. In times of national celebration or crisis, we can be a symbol of unity and continuity. My years as Prince of Wales have prepared me for the role of king. I've learned the importance of listening to diverse voices and perspectives. I want my reign to be characterized by openness, inclusivity, and compassion. The challenges we face as a nation and a world are significant. But I believe in the resilience and ingenuity of people to find solutions. Climate change, social inequality, technological disruption, these are issues that require collective action. As king, the first hoped to be a catalyst for positive change, bringing people together to address these challenges. I believe in the power of community and local action to create global impact. My Prince's Foundation has worked on sustainable urban development and community regeneration. I want to scale up these efforts, creating models for sustainable living across the UK and beyond. Education will be a key focus of my reign, not just formal schooling, but lifelong learning. I believe we need to nurture creativity and critical thinking to tackle the complex problems we face. The rapid pace of technological change presents both opportunities and challenges. As king, the first want to ensure that we harness technology for the greater good. I'm particularly interested in how we can use innovation to address environmental challenges. But I also believe we must consider the ethical implications of new technologies. The preservation of our natural and cultural heritage is a responsibility we all share. I want to encourage a sense of stewardship for our planet and our shared cultural treasures. The UK's place in the world is changing, and we must adapt to new realities. But I believe our values of democracy, rule of law, and human rights are more important than ever. As head of the Commonwealth, I want to strengthen bonds between nations based on these shared values. I believe diversity is a strength, and we must celebrate our differences while finding common ground. The challenges of the 21st century require global cooperation and understanding. As king, the first hoped to play a role in fostering dialogue and building bridges between nations and cultures. I've always believed in the importance of interfaith dialogue and understanding. In our increasingly diverse society, mutual respect and tolerance are essential. I want to use my position to bring people of different faiths together, finding common ground and shared values. The role of the monarchy is to unite, not divide. This will be my guiding principle as king. I'm aware that not everyone agrees with the institution of monarchy in the modern world. But I believe we can evolve and remain relevant, serving as a focus for national identity and continuity. Transparency and accountability are important. I'm committed to modernizing the monarchy while preserving its core values. The concept of duty has been instilled in me since childhood. As king, my duty is to serve the people, to listen, to highlight important issues, and to bring people together. I don't take this responsibility lightly. It's a commitment I make to you, the people. My life has been a preparation for this role, but I know I still have much to learn. I'm committed to continuing my education, to listening to diverse voices and perspectives. As we face the challenges of the future, I believe optimism and action are key. We have the knowledge and the technology to solve many of our problems. What we need is the will and the unity. I believe in the power of individual actions to create collective change. Each of us has a role to play in creating a more sustainable, just and harmonious world. As your king, the first pledge to lead by example, to be a voice for positive change, and to serve with all my heart. The journey ahead will not be easy, but together we can create a brighter future for generations to come. I invite you to join me on this journey, to share your thoughts, your concerns, and your hopes. In a future video, I will address your questions and ideas, continuing this important dialogue, and together we can shape a future that honors our past while embracing the promise of tomorrow. Thank you for your attention and your trust. God save us all.